Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome to Sandy's Library. I'm Sandy, and this is where I used to write romance novels and novellas, but now I just read tarot cards with my spirit guides, and I'm going to ask you to check the description for more information on why that is, and you'll also get other pertinent information down there. But right now, we're just going to go ahead and get started, okay? And I'll just remind you guys about my squeaky chair and my dogs. But other than that, we're going to play our little Scrabble game and see if we can determine who we might be dealing with here in the group that we're going to be tapping into. So, I'm just going to shake these up a little, and then we're going to pull a couple, and if you can relate first, middle, or last initial, or perhaps a geographic location, this could be a message for you. Doesn't have to be, could be. Just a fun little thing to do. And we have a J and a T. Okay, so J and T. Alright. So we're going to put these aside, and I'm going to go ahead and we have a message from Spirit to kick things off. We have some divine masculine energies and some divine feminine energies. And I just want to remind you that when I say divine masculine and divine feminine, it has nothing to do with gender. I'm not talking about male or female, man or woman, anything like that. Don't get caught up in the pronouns that I use. I personally am a divine feminine, and that's why I read the cards the way I do. And yeah, I gotta get a drink of water. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and set the divine feminine aside for a bit. And we're gonna see what Spirit has to say to kick things off. And they say, it takes two to tango. Yes, it does. Alright, so that's interesting. But let's see what we have going on here. Oh, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so my guides are giving me the energies of Virgo, Pisces, and Cancer. Well, and I'm getting that we're dealing with a divine masculine who knows that you're the one, divine feminine, but he doesn't see you as an option right now. But he knows it. You know, this is the divine partnership card. You know, this is the twin flame card. The divine masculine may not understand divine partnerships, at least not here in 3D, but he sure knows that you're the one, divine feminine. He sure does. I'm getting from him that he's saying, I didn't know it back then, but he sure does now. That's what he's telling me. I didn't know it back then, but I sure do now. And I feel like it's been a while since the two of you saw each other. Y'all might be emailing or texting, but I don't get that there's been any face-to-face in a while. I'm getting that really strong. So, the divine masculine, he's telling me that he's been working to build this solid foundation financially. He tells me, though, that he is hoping to reunite with his one true love. That's what he's telling me. He wants to reunite, but I'll just bet that the Divine Feminine would like to know when will enough be enough, though, with all these pentacles, because look how hard he's working to make these pentacles. I mean, oh, please don't tell me that you're using this as an excuse not to have to put yourself out there, Divine Masculine. Nope, stop it. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. Nope. I prefer to talk about the Divine Feminine. So, what we're going to do here is, I want you to talk to her, and I want you to tell her something. Send her a message here in the 3D. You know, if you want to reunite with her so bad, send her a message that you know is going to speak to her. That's all I got to say. As y'all might be aware and be able to tell by the tone of my voice, I have some reservations about the Divine Masculines. The pretense that he's trying to give me has some reservations. I'm not sure though. But I'm gonna wait until I see the Divine Feminine's cards before I really try to come to some sort of conclusion. What do you have to say? I convinced myself a long time ago that whatever existed between us was over and done. I'm kind of getting that the way you're invested in all these, making these dang pentacles. He says, I'll be drowning in my sorrows for the rest of my tomorrows. Yep, he did. I gotta get a drink, guys. Sorry. I'm really thirsty today. One more. He says, I'm sorry I hurt you. Okay. Yeah, I'm just not sure why he's, why just the texting mode? That's what I'm curious about now. Why just the texting mode? Why can't you come forward? You say you know who she is. He's telling me that he wants to reunite with her, but he just doesn't think it's ever going to be possible. And I just I'm not getting a clear picture yet of why. So strangers would never guess that my heart is crying over you. So you're so fixated on making those pentacles that you're just on you're on a one-track thingy, something. I don't know what. He says, I was and still am in awe of you. So he's got it bad. Now he does. I mean, he told us before that he may not have said it back then, but he knows it now. Yeah. I mean, I want to part of me wants to travel down that path with him. And then there's an even bigger part of me that says, just wait until you see the divine feminine's energies. Because remember what Spirit said, it takes two to tango. So, and my guides are like, they're holding him back now. They want the divine feminine to come forward. So let's see what's up. Page of Swords. We have the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Okay. So my guides are giving me the energies of Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. We got a divine feminine who's been sitting around waiting for the divine masculine to get his shit together. Trouble is, she doesn't believe that he's ever going to get out of the planning stage. That's what she's telling me. She doesn't believe that he ever will. And I mean, you know, he is admittedly telling us that he's continuing to work on things. So she just doesn't believe that he is ever going to execute the next step by actually committing to them. You know what I mean? And, you know, I feel his energies regarding his divine feminine, and he wants her in a way, the worst way. Sorry guys, that's one of my problems. I sometimes trip over words, among other things. But so far, it's not so bad that, anyway, let's move on, they say. Yeah. So, you know, I'm getting, this divine feminine has exhausted nearly all of her resources trying to help the divine masculine awaken. See all of her burned up wands there. Unfortunately, you know, there's nothing more that she can do for him now here in the 3D. She's telling me that she had to save herself. That's what she said. She said, I had to save myself. So yeah, she broke off contact with him. I'm not really, he may feel a little ghosted, but she did tell him that she couldn't continue to text with him. That's what she says. She told him that she couldn't continue to do it, and because she didn't want to talk about it, he says that he feels ghosted. But you know what? You know what? This right here, she was all up in this energy. And she knew that's not who she's supposed to be. She knows that. this is who she's supposed to be. She said that she felt like the divine masculine never really cared. She says that she thinks he cares now because he wants something that he can't have. That's what she's telling me. Because she said that what she remembers most is how easily he let her go back in the day. Yeah, and she says, now he says he wants me back. Yet he's made no effort to prove it. That's what she's saying. He's saying he wants me back, but he's made zero effort to prove it. And she says she just can't put her faith and trust in him again. That she didn't want to break off the contact, she said. She said she didn't want to break off the contact, but the lines were getting blurred. And so she had to break it off. She's telling me that, you know, this is who she's supposed to be. And you know what? She is this person. She is the Queen of Cups. Just not his Queen of Cups. He blew it. She's telling me that she's with a soulmate now. She says she's in a relationship with a soulmate. And that's why the divine masculine isn't making a move towards her, because she's another man's wife here in the 3D. And I'm not getting any thing at all, you know, that would tell me. I mean, she's just not doing it. She's not offering up any encouragement for him. You know, she broke off contact. She said, you know, she's telling me, she says, he blew it back then, and he just let me easily slip through his fingers, and now he wants something that she can't give to him, because she is in this soulmate connection. And she says that she's focused on letting the soulmate relationship play out. Yeah. I just don't get that she's willing to leave where she is for the uncertainty of what she believes comes with her divine masculine. Yeah, she feels a whole lot of uncertainty where he's concerned, and she's very comfortable over here in her Queen of Cups energy. So she's going to stay where she is, but, you know, this is a divine feminine who is awakened. So, you know, she knows full well who the divine masculine is. And, you know, she knows that this is not their only shot at this in the 3D. It's not the first one, and it won't be the last. That's what they're both telling me. Because he knows that in the 5D. You know. But, nevertheless, here in the 3D, we would like to know if there are any messages that we could relay. We'd be more than happy to do it. Yeah. What you want to tell him here in the 3D. We know you can tell him whatever the hell you want in the 5D. But here in 3D, because you know me, I like to eavesdrop. She says, I'm blinded by your charms. Yeah, I get that a lot. And this one wanted to pop out too. She says, I trusted you, but you let me down. Yeah, because she keeps telling me that, you know, he let her go far too easily back in the day to be whining now. She says, if I gave you the chance, would you take my heart for another ride? See, that's what we've been saying all along, that she don't trust him. Yes, she's blinded by his charms. Of course she is. And that's why she had to step away from him, because she can't put her trust in him. You know, she told us that from the get-go. She didn't trust him, and she believes that he's going to take her for another ride. And now I'm really starting to understand this. It takes two to tango, because for union to happen, they both have to want it. They both have to want it for union to happen. And I'm not saying she doesn't want it. She just doesn't want it right now. You know what I mean? She's gone down another path, and she's grown up enough to accept that she needs to finish the path she started on. And, you know, once you accept that, things will fall into place. Yes, they will. But that said, you know, that connection is always going to be there. And it's always going to be with you. So, in light of that, let's see what she wants to tell him. Even though here in 3D, they both know, you know, right now, until that soulmate connection of hers plays out, you know, they're at a standstill. However, you know, just because you're in separation, it doesn't stop the energy from reaching out to you and the feelings that come with that. Shoot, sorry. I think I better get a drink of water because I can't clear my throat enough. Hang on. Oh shit. Sorry guys. I miss the way you used to slip your arms around me from behind and then pull me back against you. Yeah. She'll tell. She said, yeah, I miss you. I miss what we had. She says, I'm looking for someone who can melt my temper with just a smile. Yeah. Yeah. Every time somebody calls me sweetheart, sugar, or darling, my heart dies a little. So, yeah, if the divine masculine wants to know how she feels about him, he just needs to reread these cards. That said, if he wants to know what she intends to do about it, he needs to reread these cards. And that is why we have this card from Spirit. It takes two to tango. Because, and what I keep getting from her is, he had his chance, he blew it. You had your chance, and you blew it. So she's saying, you blew it. You blew it when you let me walk out the door, and you know it. So, but anyway. We're going to use our Lonely Days and Lonely Nights deck to let them carry on a conversation between each other. That's what this deck was designed for. We have divine feminine energy and divine masculine energy. And all of our oracle decks were created by Sarah's Tarot. Layout, concept, and design. There's more information about them, including purchase information and flip-through links in the description. I almost forgot to tell you guys about that. Beth said, "Tell them about the decks, dumbass." And I said, "Okay, dumbass." Yeah, we do that a lot. It's just fun banter because we love each other. This is Divine Masculine. My heart wants something that my head says I can't have. Let's say that's pretty much spot on for you, Divine Masculine, because you do want something that you can't have. Not as long as she's another man's wife. And she says, "I want to forgive you." So, she wants to forgive him. I feel like he needs to give her a reason to forgive him. He says, "I'm jealous of how happy someone else has made you." Well, good. Sorry, y'all. I can be a little petty like that. Yes, I can. I can't help it. I have no filters at all. So, y'all will hear exactly what I think. Oh, shit. She says, "Daily I fight the urge to text you." My goodness, you guys. It's kind of sad in a way. Let's get these two. Last message. He says, "The sound of your voice is the loudest thing in my head." And she says, "I had no idea what I was losing when you let me walk out the door." Yeah, it's just a very sad, sad situation all the way around. She won't really discuss her soulmate relationship much. She said that she has too much love and respect for her soulmate to bring that into this. And let me just say that for my guides and I, divine partners and twin flames are interchangeable terms and basically mean the same thing. Soulmate, that's something different. It's not better or worse, it's just different. We all have many, many, many soulmates, but we only have one divine partner or twin flame. She understands what's happening here and all that. And this is our message from Spirit deck. My guides compiled this list with me and this list with me, and these two come from the first book I ever wrote and the last book I ever wrote. And so, let's see what Spirit wants to say to us. Gotta get a drink of water. Let's see what Spirit wants to say. Okay. She's being pushy, my guide, Beth is. She's saying, "Shuffle the cards, shuffle the cards. Quit messing around, quit messing around." And I'm like, well, God damn it, I'm trying to keep the damn dog from falling off the chair. Shit. So, that's what was going on inside my head when I was doing that. Oh, sorry, guys. Just thought y'all might like to see how we argue with one another. But she has my best interest at heart. I I know this very well. She has my best interests at heart. She says the ego is hardwired to take the path of least resistance. Yes, it is. I know that's a fact, Jack. People may forget your words, but they will always remember the vibes you gave off. Yes, they will. I feel like one more. The path you're on is divinely ordained. Okay, so I think that Spirit's telling us that what is what is what is. And it's not a mistake. But, me, I don't like to end on a Debbie Downer note. I don't want to have to change my name to Debbie Downer, y'all. No offense to Debbies out there. My mother-in-law's name was Debbie, and I loved her a lot. Still do. But anyways, hey Debbie. We have these charms here. We have 13 of them. Whoa. And we're going to put them in here. We have one for each month of the year. And we want to know if there's going to be contact within the next year. I'm going to shake them up and I'm going to reach in and just grab the first one I touch. So I don't have any chance to feel them, you know what I mean? Okay. Aha! This is the one for my little grand niece. So I know what month this is. This is June. Because my little grand niece, she was born in June. And she's Queen Bee. So that's why she got the crown. So, guys, I'm feeling some contact for y'all in June. And maybe, it'd be good to, get that closure if she's still in that soulmate situation by the time June rolls around. You know what I mean? But, it's all part of the growth plan and all that good stuff. Well, there's not much more positive I think I can say here because we all know where this pair is. So I guess that about covers it, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thanks for taking the time to view it. Be sure to drop back in tomorrow. We upload a brand new reading every day. Wishing you love, peace, and happiness. Later, Gators.